This is a bunch of answers from all of you. Anybody in the audience who wants to share what they any questions, any answers, any statements of fact, any lies you want to tell us that sound like truth, that would be good.
Casually it escorts me into heaven and then up and runs away with time without courtship or prenup. It elopes and abandons me 13 times a year, 130 in a decade now, 60 decades plus. It gives itself to time over and over and over.
We are not funeral homes with propane tanks in our windows looking like cemeteries. Cemeteries. That's just the Earth's way of not letting go. Let go. Tonight, especially people who have mistaken passion for a solution. It's not.
My brother got in trouble for disrupting class, for asking a question. Here's the thing, kids are smart. They ask questions, naturally and repeatedly. Those first tender years, they open their mouths to ask, naturally and repeatedly. Their open mouths are shoved full of answers. Here are the facts, now forget them. Here are the facts, now forget them. And with their mouths so full of answers, they learn to forget what it is to ask a question.
Bringing his focus back to his body, he continued through the form, entered every turn, every shift of bone and flesh, every pull of tendon. Crows. Well, of course crows. I guess it's crows for me. It's got to be crows. You can't pick and choose on this one. He thought about a story Sammy had told him once about being on a spiritual retreat and doing a guided visualization.
Special occasion again in recognition of the many contributions made by all involved in preserving June Lake Loop of artists, wordsmiths, singers, songwriters, monologists, and musicians. And the beautiful music, when you can take a jump from St. Thomas by Sonny Rollins to Florida swamp music, that's a jump. And that's Robin and Kevin Brennan. And one of the main reasons for tonight is presenting this wonderful overview of what happens when these artists selflessly empower the spiritual ambiance of the annual Mountain Music Festival at June Lake. And look at that propaganda.
It's to raise awareness of this salon that's ongoing. We're going to do this again. This is going up to San Francisco. We're going to do it up there. And we are also going to go down to Costa Mesa and do it there. We have chapters. Everybody who is here tonight, if you can donate in our little bucket, you will become a charter member. Anything would be appreciated. And that money goes towards the June Lake Loop Performing Arts Association. We have a free children's music camp in the summer. We do have the music festival, but the reason I have this, and specifically this, is the last salon will be in October, and it's going to be beautiful. So what we're trying to do and in our hearts is to raise a village of people. I mentioned in the very beginning about the third place where we meet and greet. We have our homes, we have our work, but then we have places like this, the Village Square. What would we do without it? So thank you everybody for coming tonight. Thank you so much for supporting this family of artists. Yay. So we have next Mr. Matt Fairweather, who I saw play at Trip, and amazing. So please give it up for Matt Fairweather.
today, anyone lucky enough to listen to Blue Heaven, and no matter what geographical location they're in, is aware of their variations on originals and standards, and experience this kind of true West country swing sound. And they know really what a miraculous musical catharsis Bonnie Murray Tamblyn can inspire. And I promise you that Bonnie's music will leave indelible marks on your souls. And to prove that, put your hands together for Bonnie Murray Tamblyn, Blue Heaven.
It's high on the mountain, warm winds are blowing, where the winds are blowing to. There's no way of knowing, mountain grass is short, dry, close to burning, crying out for water as the seasons turn. I've been too long away from that wild mountain sky and the concrete trails that wind through the canyons dark and wide. The sounds of people talking in words of blue and gray. All the doors and windows close against the day. Sweet smell of the pines, tall western cedar, drifting on the wind, through the mountains like a river. Wing and ding the day in Elford, old hill dyke, he walked their lives a new slain night. Nobody can that he lies there, but his hawk and his hound and his lady fair. Hawk and his hound and his lady fair. His hound is a teeth of hunting game, his hawk ain't fetch the wild howling, his lady ta'en another maid, so we can hae our dinner sweet, we can hae our dinner sweet. He'll sit upon his White House vane, I'll pike out his bonny bluing, and we'll take a lock of his golden hair and pick our nest when it grows bare.